Good morning, everyone. So I realized that not everyone might be familiar with the moves that I posted with the workout. So I thought to make a quick video demonstrating each move. I have the workout schedule behind me there, so I'll check it. We'll go through the moves one by one. Demonstrate a couple of sets, and let's get started. So the first one for Monday will be jog in place for 2 minutes. Now remember, the first round of each day is 2 minutes for each move. Pace yourself, don't go all out. Try to do as much as you can. 2 minutes is a long time to do a move, to do an exercise. So pace yourself, but I want you to keep moving. I'm gonna show you some modifications. Do the modifications when you get tired, when you're sore, when you feel the burn, but don't stop. Try to move. Do the best as you can. That's all you can do. Have fun with it, and let's go. So run in place for 2 minutes. Just jog it out. Pick your knees up a little. You can also do something like this. Little hop. If you have joint problems, things like that in your lower body, okay? Jog is always a good way to get your pump flowing, get your heart flowing, your blood flowing. Thank you. So even the rest of the days, if you want to do a quick jog, especially if you do the workout early in the morning, that would be a good idea. Jumping jacks. This is kind of a classic, but stand up straight. Now, when you do the jumping jack, try to keep your arms as straight as possible. Classic move from the military too. They will make us clap our hands at the top. So if that helps you with the form, sure. Try not to do this. It's not a jumping jack. This is not a jumping jack. This is. Again, go as fast or as slow as you can, but push yourself. Remember, Monday's cardio, so you want to get your heart going. If you have one of these little gizmos, go ahead and use it. They're helpful. I'll do some research as to what heart rates are supposed to be for a cardiovascular good exercise, and I'll post the results. Next, burpee. That can be a new one for someone. So I'll put in the workout, the burpee, to do it with or without the push-up at the bottom. Completely up to you. If you feel strong, you want to do the push-up, go for it. I would say at least try it. All right. So you start from standing position. Let me see if I have room. Let me clean this up. See, this is completely impromptu, guys. I don't script anything. Okay, so burpee. Stand up straight. Come down. Plank. You do the push-up. Jump up. And you jump up. So regular speed. kick your legs back. All right, one more time. That's it. So that's a burpee. Now, the modification for it would be come down, don't kick your leg back, your legs back, just step back. Don't do the push-up and come back up. If you want to do a little hop, do a little hop and just come down, stay in plank, come back up. As you progress, do the full move, kick your legs back, push up and jump. Side hop skater. This is one of my favorite. So, kind of think of how a skater moves. You move like this, right? If you've ever skated with anything quads or with inline, you know the movement. So that's exactly what you're gonna do. You're gonna hop on the side and come with your leg. Let me go sideways a little so you can see. And you're gonna come crossing the leg behind you, and you can tap your foot on the other side. Now, when you do the movement and you do the skater, try to crunch. When you do this, try to crunch here. You should feel your oblique crunching when you crunch it down like this. Try to keep your arms up at all times and do the rotation like this. All right. Modification, go slower, but try to do the crunch side to side. It's all in the core. It's cardio, but it's all in the core. Every movement you do, always core tight. Core tight. In some movements, your butt cheeks, keep them tight, and stay focused on your core. Mountain climbers. That's a toughie. This is not one of my favorites by any means. So you start in a plank position. Let me go to the side so you can see. Plank position. My planks are not the best. And you're going to kick your knees up towards your chest. If you want to do the cross knee like that, you can, but it's not necessary. The move is hard enough, trust me. So you go like this, try to keep your butt down as much as you can so you can engage your core more. Just kick it out. Modification, slow it down. All right. Ha ha. Sprint in place, hold for 5 seconds. Hold plank. So, just as it says, sprint in place. Drop down. Count to 5. Come up. Sprint in place. That's it. That's all there is. Modification, slow it down. Alright, so you have a little rest. Don't rest too much when you, especially during cardio, you want your heart rate to stay up. So go straight back. Alright, so round 2 of cardio is just the same moves, but less time. The second round of each day is always half the time, so it's important that you really push yourself. You're going to feel the burn, especially when you do the strength training. Stick with it. The burn is when you will see results. So let's go to Tuesday. Standard push-ups. That's if you've ever seen any type of military training movie, you've probably seen it. Hands about shoulder width apart, and always engage your core. So you stay here. Let me go to the side a little so you can see. Like that. You go down and you come up. You go back. There. So core tight. Come down. Up. That is a push-up. This is not a push-up. This is not a push-up. This is not a push-up. This is a push-up. When you do push-ups, everything from here to down here should be tight. It'll help you keep that line, your body in a straight line. Modification, go to your knees. Again, 2 minutes for round 1 of each day. 2 minutes of push-ups is challenging. I smoke myself every time I do it. The last 20 seconds, I'm done. I'm already gassed out and I go to my knees. So do not worry if you can't do the full 2 minutes, but keep moving. Go to your knees and keep pushing. To your knees, that's what it looks like. Literally, you put your knees down. I like to cross my feet behind me. Try to stay as straight as I can. And you push it up. That's it. Okay? Next. Regular biceps curls. So this is one of, I think, the 2 exercises that require weights. Some type of a weight. Now, here. What did I say it was? Alright. So bicep curl, side hammer. So what you're going to do is a standard bicep curl, and then you're going to twist your wrists and come down like this. So elbows tucked in at all times. Curl it up, twist, and then go a little bit on the outside and hammer it down. It's called a hammer because it resembles when you're swinging the hammer. Modification, lower your weights. If what you have in your hands is too heavy, don't try to do this. It's not a curl. I'm already feeling this. Stand straight, tighten your core. Knees loose. Stand up straight, shoulders back. Relax, guys. Curl it up. Hammer out. All right. Next one is one of the another exercise that requires weights. So it's a push-up with a rope while you're in plank. So you're going to basically use your weights as a stand for your push-up. Now I have these round weights that I can't stand to do this exercise, but I'm gonna try. Hopefully I don't break anything in my body, that is. So, you know what, hold on. See, that's what happens when you improvise. That should help a little. See, weights rolling everywhere. All right, so push-up rope. So you're standing on your weights, full push-up, roll left and right. If you can see, let me go to the side a little. There. If you can see, I have opened up my legs a little. It gives you stability when you do the rows. When you do the rows, try not to twist your shoulders too much. Try not to do this. I want you to, as much as possible, keep the shoulders parallel to the floor. Keep your core tight, widen your legs, and go like this. It's a little better. It's all in the core, in your butt. Tighten all that stuff up. It'll protect your spine, and with that, it'll help you to stay straight and in line with the floor. All right. Modification, go to your knees, lower the weights. Next, diamond push-ups. Another least favorite of mine. So, diamond push-ups, you want to keep your hands together like this, and you're basically going to push up to your chest like that. You can increase or decrease the space between your hands as much as you need, but with time I want you to try and come as close as you can. So if you want to start over here, just to keep your hands close together, other than over here for regular push-up, that's fine. That can be your modification if you want, with going to your knees. So here, let's demonstrate real quick. So hands together, come down, push up, come to the floor, push up, to the floor, push up. Okay, modification again, knees and up. All right. All right. Shoulder presses. If you have weights and you want to do regular shoulder presses like this, that's fine. That's completely fine by me. If you want to do them like this, that works different area of your shoulders. You can do 1 minute like this, and 1 minute with your arms, with your elbows out. That's completely fine. Remember, 2 minutes for round one. And again, what's the modification? Lower the weights. Or if you don't have weights, you can do this. Get in a plank, walk your feet close, try to stay with your arm in line with your back as much as possible. Legs straight. I want you to be on your toes, legs straight. Don't do this. And you just kind of do a vertical push-up, if you will. Go. 1, 2. Try not to bang your head like I usually do. And modification, slow it down. Rest a little. You can take breaks, guys. You can take breaks. I usually do each day in 30-35 minutes. That's when you're banging the exercises out. So following the breaks as I posted them. You don't have to. If you're gassed out, just rest, take your time, but finish the workout, finish the move. You finish the workout, you don't let the workout finish you, okay? Next. Military push-up. Military push-up is you keep your elbows close to you and your forearms kind of slide on your sides. So it looks like that. Instead of being like this, it's here. So it's more of a tricep push-up rather than a chest push-up. All right. So you come down like that. Okay, modification. You got it. Go to your knees. Keep pushing. All right. Next. Oh, I love this one. Push, plank, push up, and side hold. That's and side stand. I'm sorry. That's one of my favorite moves. It involves a little bit of yoga, movement, and things like that. Core, from here to here, all tight. Your butt cheeks, they all need to be tight. When you do that side stand, you're gonna tend to want to dip your sides. You're gonna feel it all in your obliques. Try to tighten that up so that your sides stay in line. Modifications: go to your knees when you do the push-up, and when you do the plank, and when you do the side stand, you can either drop a knee down or alternate your knees or your feet like this instead of putting one on top of the other. Let's see. I'm gonna go to the side so you can see. So it's a plank hold. Then you do a push-up, and then you go to your side and you open up. You can look up. That increases the difficulty a little. You come down, do another push-up. Then you do another side hold. Okay, modifications. Knees, push-up, plank, come like this, or if you want like this. But over time, I want you to try it and start holding your body. Okay? When you do the side plank, you're going to start feeling the obliques starting to get tight. Feel the burn. Get the burn going. Core tight, all here. Your back, your lower back, butt cheeks, especially when you do that the side plank, the side stand. Tighten your butt cheeks. It'll help stay straight. And that's it. There was the round 1, 2 minutes. Again, pace yourself. And round 2 is 1 minute, or half the time. Now Wednesday we go to legs.